It's your boy Prince Elias for not even Snake Cinema, Snake Prince Vlogs. Yep, very first pre-recorded episode or vlog for Snake Prince Vlogs. It's been a minute, y'all. I haven't made a vlog in since March. I took a little break. Um, did a couple of unboxings and unveilings of new snakes, and yeah, took a little hiatus. But I kept on with the podcast, and I've been having fun with that Snake Cinema podcast. So for those who don't know, um, been having a lot of fun. Been having a lot of fun doing that, and so, but I had to cancel this weekend. Unfortunately, we can't do a live this today that you see this video because it's my nephew's graduation. So today will be spent celebrating him. He's graduating high school. Can't believe it. It's been a long time, but coming, but it is here. And so no live vlog, no live podcast today, but next Saturday, May 25th, that will be, it was scheduled to be our anniversary episode, but we decided to do things a little different. And so we're going to have a auction for Maki. For those who don't know, Maki was in a horrible motorcycle accident. Someone hit her while she was on her bike, and she's recovering now. She's good. She's alive, and that's great. But she's recovering now, and she has to be off work. She has a fractured leg, um, along with other injuries. And so we do have a GoFundMe that, let me put that banner up. We do have a GoFundMe um, that they started for her. So if you would like to donate, please donate to that GoFundMe. But next Saturday, May 25th, we will be hosting a live auction, same time and day as our normal podcast. And a lot of people have donated things. Some people have donated animals. Some people donated merch. Some people have donated just various things. And we isopods, things like that. So, egg cutting board. So I'm super excited to do this for my sister in the reptile hobby and to help support her. And so we will be doing that. Please, US only. We cannot, nobody can ship overseas. Nobody can ship. Well, no, we're not saying we can't, but we don't want to go through that rigmarole shipping out of Canada to Canada and things like that. So it has to be US only for all the items that are auctioned off. Um, and we will be using that GoFundMe. And of course, we have some rules of how everything will work, but I will talk about that the day of. Um, so please, please, please come out and support. And if you don't want any animals, don't want an egg cutting board, don't want any cool merch or anything like that, please donate to the GoFundMe. Any little thing helps, and we greatly appreciate that. So that's again next Saturday, our anniversary episode on May 25th. Same time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. I mean, not Central Time, 9 a.m. Central Time, May 25th. Okay, so what is this vlog about? Right here. This vlog is to talk about and share my story as a YouTuber. I have gone on, as of May 15th, it has been 12 years of YouTubing as a YouTube content creator. Um, and as of May 29th, it will be not 5 years of Snake Cinema music reviews. So let's talk about the YouTube journey first before we do the um, Snake uh, reviews portion. So my YouTube journey, it started off 12 years ago, so 2012. To be exact, in May, I recorded my first vlog because I had got accepted into the Disney College program. And for those who don't know, the Disney College program is where college students get to go to either Disney World or Disneyland and work for a semester, and you get college credit. You also get paid, not much, but you get paid, and they supply you with room and board. They care for you. You get your. They had, especially in Florida, they had back in the day 4 apartment complexes. Um, they no longer had that after COVID. They now have a new building that they occupy. I think it's like a big condominium apartment space or whatever, but it's one big place now for their college program attendees. But back in my day, they had 4 different apartment complexes, all close to each other in the same proximity. Um, and they provide us free transportation to and from the work, and it was a great experience. So basically, I started from the day I got accepted into the program, start vlogging my journey um, of doing that. And when I got there, I started vlogging my journey of being a cast member at Disney. So I was considered, the first beginning wave of Disney vloggers. If you look on TikTok and YouTube now, there is a bunch of them. Some of them started back when I did, um, and they've blown up. They like Mr. Beast level of viewers and followers because they stayed there after college. They stayed working for the Walt Disney Company, and they continued their YouTube journey. And I'm so proud of them. I've been following them since day one, and it's been a great wow ride. So shout out to those people who are still in the game as Disney vloggers. But when I got done with the program and had to move back home due to my mental health, I took a little hiatus from vlogging while I was in recovery. But then after that, um, was when I started going on my health journey. I started doing 5Ks, 10Ks. I did my first half marathon, and I started recording that and that. So that's where my YouTube channel began. And then eventually in 2016 is when I started my reptile journey, vlogging my reptiles. Um, every time I got a new snake, I would record a video introducing them and things like that. Every time I went to a reptile show, I would, record that, make a vlog. And then when I started Creative Reptiles as a business, and we started doing photo shoots and music videos and things like that, I started recording the BTS of that and putting that on YouTube. So gradually, as I grew as a person, as I grew as from a college student to a working adult and an entrepreneur, I continue to vlog my journey. So since 2012, I've been in this game as a YouTuber, having fun, making videos. Never did it for money, never did it for the YouTube plaques. Those are nice, those are good goals to set, but that was just never my thing. I just like making videos and posting them. It was just a fun little hobby for me. But now we've evolved to where I have a full-fledged podcast every Saturday, which is crazy. When I first started making videos, podcasting wasn't even a thing. I mean, there were a few audio shows here or there, but it wasn't a thing. Um, and so, as it is now, and so it's crazy to see how the podcasting space grew, how the reptile space grew, how YouTube in general has grown and changed over the years. I've seen the evolutions, the good and the bads of YouTube, which is wild to see, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm still having fun, and I'm not um I'm not burned out. And I think that's one of the reasons why I stayed in so long is because I'm not burnt out. I'm not rushing trying to get the clicks and the views and all that stuff. So I was able to just do my own thing, go my own route, and it's been a fun journey. And now the fast forward, we started a YouTube channel in 2012 and went from Disney to fitness, running, to now snakes, reptiles, and reviews. That's the main thing about this channel. I review movies and music, and I share my journey as now a reptile breeder and educator. And so now the evolution, we fast forward the timeline to 2019. And if you go down to on my YouTube channel, you go to the playlist and you click Snake Cinema Reviews. You go to the oldest video, you will see the very first video, very first review was the Disney remake of Aladdin. And I had my snake Jafar with me, and I reviewed the movie. And to see, I watched it the other day, and it was a big smile on my face because to see the journey of me just sitting in my room with my camera and talking about a movie that I saw that I enjoyed, now to this whole setup, this webcam, this microphone, these lights, and now I'm doing full-fledged hour long, hour and a half long podcast where we're talking movies, we're talking music. I've had amazing guests on, people in the community that's had my back and that supported me throughout this journey, coming on as guests. Um, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the BTS family. Y'all really rock with your boy. And y'all really supported me a lot. Every last one of y'all. I love every last one of y'all. Shout out to the usual suspects. Shout out to, Keys and Lady Tiz and Wiz and Bomb and Emilio and everybody a part of that whole group. The whole crew. It's so many of y'all. They really are like the Wu-Tang. It's 50,000 members. But I want to thank everybody, especially specifically Keys, Lady Tiz, and Gershon. GP Pytha, Gershon really, really was the mascot for YouTube, not just in podcasting, but just YouTube in general. He will always preach, make YouTube videos, get yourself out there. He would preach that to everybody. But before I even met him, I was already on YouTube. So I was on their wave way before. And when I met him and saw his podcast or started watching his podcast, I appreciate that there was another person in the hobby that was preaching YouTube and that was always talking about how great YouTube is as a way to put yourself out there, get your business known, get your name known. He was really the ambassador in the forefront of that, and especially in the reptile hobby. And it was great to see that, and I was so glad to be. I think. Sorry, y'all, it's raining. If you heard that thunder. Um, I think, yeah. No, Lady Tiz was my first interview. Lady Tiz, Reptiles and Cocktails was my very first interview, podcasting interview, but GP was definitely second. He was the second person to ask me to be on a podcast. And so I special thank you to the both of them. Thank you to the Wiz Tang Clan, Wiz Constrictors, and Row for always having me hop on their podcast, Sophisticated Ignorance, every Saturday night. I love y'all, and I'm 100% grateful for y'all. Thank you to Emilio and the V Unit for always supporting and always giving me insights on the business and giving me advice and being great mentors. Um, Thank you for everybody. The Me Familia family, Chris from Flexing and Finesse, and he started a group that I was a part of. And everybody in there from Curly Hair Keeper to Christina, everybody like this. There's so many groups of people that I want to thank and that I can't thank. And if I forget you, charge it to my head and not my heart. But so many people have blessed me and helped me and guided me on this reptile journey and supported me on this YouTube journey. And so I'm totally grateful for all of y'all and more. Um, and again, it's been a fun ride, a hell of a ride, and I really do appreciate um, everybody. Uh, Everybody, I just love y'all. I can't remember everybody's individual names, but let's just say the BTS family, the Wiz Clan, the Usual Suspects, the V Unit, now the Bomb Squad, everybody who has ever helped me out and been there for me and supported me. And to all the viewers who've been my day ones, because there are some people, they don't comment, they do share like on Facebook and stuff, but they don't comment, they don't do all the live chats and stuff like that, but they've been watching my vlogs since the beginning, since my Disney days. And I want to thank y'all. I love y'all and appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are the best. And for those who've also been supporting my second channel, Shared Yourself Vlogs, I did post a new vlog on there a couple of days ago. So if you missed it, I really didn't promote it. I'm sorry, but it was a fun vlog to make. And I thank y'all for those who converted over there to support me on that. But yeah, 12 years, y'all. 12 years on YouTube. Here's the 12 plus more. I don't plan on slowing down not one bit. Now, the uploads might not be as much because before I took my hiatus in April, I was back to back to back to back to back with vlogging. But I will be continuing the vlogs always, always recording, behind the scenes of different things. I will continue to do the podcast, of course. Not gonna stop that. Just gonna but there will be some Saturdays like this Saturday where I had to take off for family events, but never gonna stop, never gonna stop, won't stop. And we 5 years in of Snake Cinema reviews and 12 years in of YouTube. We're still a baby, technically. Honestly, we're still a baby, but I just wanted to put this out there and to celebrate, to share my story as a content creator, and to show my appreciation to everybody who has supported me throughout the years. And even though, let me take my background off for a second because I want to show y'all something. Even though I'm not going to do my giveaway this coming Saturday due to Maki's auction, I will be still doing a giveaway. The giveaway is still happening. Um, and basically, those who have always supported me, whether it was the replay gang, the people in the live chats, everybody and I have your names already written down, so you don't have to worry about it. I will be doing a couple of drawings. I might do it as a pre-record now that I've done my first one. um, and I'll have the little spin the wheel thing to show everybody getting selected as the winner. But I will, sorry, I will be still doing a giveaway. And one of those giveaways will be an exclusive YouTube anniversary bag. This is a drawstring bag. I also will be doing a backpack and with collaborations of one of my channel sponsors, Candy Lady Creations. Candy will be doing t-shirts and tumbler cups. So we're going to have a couple of giveaways, a couple of winners for the exclusive. This will not be for sale outside of the giveaway. This is an exclusive YouTube anniversary. Have the YouTube play button, have the snake for Creative Reptiles, and of course we had to add the Mickey ears to commemorate the good old days when this was a Disney vlog. So that is that. Let me put my background back on. So yeah, so I just had to take it off so I could show y'all. So we're still going to do that giveaway. Like I said, I might have to do, because we are doing Maki's auction, I'm going to do a pre-recorded of that and post it after the auction, showing everybody who won. Again, it's US only, which I already got the people who are the names of the people who are qualified for the giveaway. And those are the people who are always in the live chats, the people who are always on the replay game commenting, um, the people who just always supported, shared, like my stuff, um, which are my people, the usual suspects, the BTS crew, the RWO family. Sorry, my cousins, RWO, Ken and Stan and them, the V Unit people. So everybody who I've always seen in the live chats or always commented or always, supported me and reached out or shared my work, you're automatically in the giveaway. So you don't have to do any extra work whatsoever. You don't have to do anything extra. You just show up, watch it, watch the spin the win. I'll have y'all names on there and I will um, you know, we will announce the winners and we'll reach out to those winners and don't worry about shipping. I will cover that. For the YouTube anniversary stuff, and we'll let you know what you won. But we'll make that, it will no longer be in May. It'll probably be in June, right after Maki's. Uh, you know what? Since it's pre-recorded, since it's going to be pre-recorded, we're going to do it exactly on the 5th-year anniversary of Snake Cinema Reviews, which is May 29th. I will post that video. So May 29th, be on the lookout on this channel for that video where I spin the win, all the winners of that giveaway. And again, please show up next Saturday, May 25th, our anniversary episode, where we will be doing an auction for Maki to help raise funds for her medical bills and things like that, and her getting back on her feet because she can't work for a while due to the motorcycle accident. But and before I close out this vlog, because this isn't going to be a hour-long vlog. um, our sponsors, thank you to my sponsors, the people who have supported me since day one of at least the reptile journey and the podcasting journey, and that is my mentors, Mutation Station, Lucy Land by Pythons, Candy Lady Creation, and Chris from Flexin and Finexin Reptiles. Thank y'all so much for always sponsoring and supporting your boy. And speaking of mentors, let me shout out specifically my local personal mentors here in Memphis. My first mentors who helped me become the best pet keeper I could when I only had one or two snakes in my collection. And every mistake you make as a new reptile keeper, they came to my rescue and taught me all the ropes. And they're also the reason why I got Elsa and Jimmy and among others. And they also helped me out tremendously last year when my family lost power and it was over 100 degrees and I was so worried about my snakes, and they housed all my animals in their facility until we got our power back on a week later. We were a week without power and they took care of my animals, fed them, cleaned them, and I just want to say thank you to my OG mentors, Circle of Life, aka Kathy and Chris. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, especially Kathy. Kathy, you've been my ride or die since day one. Back when I first bought Jafar for $10 at Repticon. And you still, I could text you or call you to this day, and you always have my back and help me out. And then also to my latest mentors, my family, my friends, my big sister, Nikki, and her husband, Jason, from Mutation Station, and their daughter, Kayla, from Lucy Land. They're the reason why I got my first clutch. They helped me out tremendously. They ultrasound coils. They gave me Mr. Gold to be the baby daddy, and they helped me with the incubation of the babies and caring for them and getting them established. They've been my ride or dies and my rock since I decided that I wanted to breed snakes. And so, huge shout out to both Circle of Life Exotics and Mutation Station / Lucy Land Ball Pythons. Y'all are my everything. Y'all are my family for life. My rodent providers, both of them, because at one point, Kathy and Chris were breeding their own rodents at one point. They still do because they got to feed all their snakes, even though they stopped breeding. They still got their whole collection. They inspire me because they took a break from breeding due to like family and health issues. but they did not get rid of their collection. Every snake that they've owned, they still have to this day in their facility. They still have their snake facility, and they still breed their rodents to take care of their animals. And that's how they were able to help me out when me and my family lost our power for a week. So shout out to them, because a lot of people get out this hobby and they just get rid of everything. They just end everything and no longer own reptiles. My mentors didn't do that. They said, no, we love these animals. Even if we never make a dime off them again, we love these animals and we want these animals. And they have a bigger collection than me, and they still care for those animals. And so those are my mentors. Those are my ride or die. And they are a perfect example of people who love ball pythons for the sake of ball pythons, not for the money that they could possibly get. And so shout out to Circle of Life. I love y'all. Shout out to Mutation Station. Shout out to Lucy Land. Shout out to my my baby mama, my internet wife, Candy, for Candy Lady Creations, for all the merch and always hooking your boy up and always supporting and having my back. And shout out to Chris, flexing and finessing reptiles. Chris has been a pillar. Chris is like Bosa. He's been an ambassador for the reptile hobby, always about peace and love and positivity. And I'm so glad he's back to podcasting. He took a break, but he's back to podcasting. So if you have not watched his podcast, Untamed Unhinged, you got to. He got some heavy hitters on that podcast. And I got to help co-host a few episodes. So Chris, I love you, brother. You're my brother for life. Thank you. Thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to everybody. That is it for this vlog, Snake Prince Vlogs. I'm going to go and continue to celebrate my nephew this weekend and have fun with my family and enjoy my family. But we will be back next Saturday, 9 a.m. Central, for our special auction for Maki and the YouTube anniversary episode. Again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. And that is it. I'm out. For Creative Reptiles, I'm your boy, Prince Elias. Peace.